So, an analyst says that Sony isn't going to reverse course on the whole ending physical gaming thing. Oh, really? Well, let's check out this article here. Because when I hear that, when I see that in the title, it makes me think, well, that type of statement, when the gamers hear it, is only going to put a bigger battery in their backs to continue, persevere, and they're not going to about face either. I think this is going to be a tug of war for a long time then. And I think Sony will see a lot of losses. There's people all over, man, talking about hold the line. Boycott Sony. If purchasing isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. Like, just so many different hashtags and everyone's united. Everyone's united online about this. The left, the right, the woke, the anti-woke, the independents, everybody. It's like a small portion of gamers that I see actually agreeing with it are just totally fine. Because even the ones that are okay with digital games are like, but I don't want that option taken away from other people that prefer physical. Like, why would you do that when there's such a substantial portion of your purchases? So over here on Push Square, they wait for the storm to pass. No chance of Sony walking back its decision to kill discs, warns Analyst. That rhymed on a player, ate the game. Bars! Album dropping next week. Despite the overwhelming noise online, one analyst firmly believes that Sony will not reverse its decision to end support for all game discs in 2028. Since the last week's announcement, the Japanese giant has been battered by a frankly colossal backlash across social media, YouTube, and enthusiast sites just like this. My throat feels better today, so I was able to get that one out for you. I don't know how many more I got today, all right? But I'm telling you. But well-known game industry consultant, Dr. Serkan Toto, that's actually a slang term for something in Spanish. Spanish guys, rise up. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. Reckons none of this really matters to Sony. Really? If this don't matter, fans talking like this is you should just he shouldn't even the analyst shouldn't even be saying nothing, because talking like this is making it worse. Like, they don't care. They like, oh, Sony don't care, then we don't care. Speaking to IGN, he strongly suggests that this tidal wave of criticism is ultimately from a very vocal minority. No, it's not. Nah, not the way this is going. No, it's not. I sympathize with physical media fans, but Sony will not reverse this decision. Toto begins. Sony, of course, knew what the online reaction would look like, and they now wait for the storm to pass. No, they didn't. They knew they would get... I'm gonna save it. They knew that they would get repercussions, and people would be angry. However, they didn't know it was going to be this big. And I bet you they're worried. I bet you they're highly concerned. Not just concerned, but they're highly concerned. Right now, it feels like one hell of a storm. But Toto argues that even concentrated campaigns won't do enough damage to Sony's bottom line. See, talking like that, then the fans is going to be like, oh, this ain't enough damage? Okay. So how can we think of ways to do more and more damage? That's what the gamers are going to do. Is it holding the line as long as possible? What is it? Is it, like the fans are crafty. The internet as a whole, they say the internet is undefeated. It's because the vast majority of the time, when it's one entity, whether it's a person or a business versus the entire internet, they just can't win. Because it's too many people focused on one goal against one person or one entity, one business. You know what I'm saying? Like if they hold the line long enough, they're in trouble. We've seen companies hold the line on their end for like more than a year and then collapse. Then it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think, company's been doing this with all the woke stuff. You've seen them hold it for more than a year, right? And then, you know what? I think we're gonna go back to doing things the way we used to. Yeah. So, gamers, I'm asking you out there. Are you willing to hold the line for more than a year? For 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? Are you willing to do that? There's different ways of holding the line. Some of you said you'll never buy Sony ever again. Are you willing to hold that line forever? Some of you say, we're going to send a message. Every tweet that they say something, we're going to have something to say about physical discs. Can you hold that line for years to come? Others are saying, you know what? To send a message, what we're going to do is every game that I want that they release for PS5, for PS5 Pro, PS5, we're only going to buy disc. Only physical. That sends a message that we want our physical back. We will overwhelmingly let them know that we want physical back. For those of you that pirates, yay. Are you going to pirate forever now? Is that what you're going to do? You jailbreakers. Are you jailbreaking forever? Like what are these things that gamers are, you know what I mean? Because are you going to be the African dogs? All right, chasing down a gazelle. I told you guys about this the other day. One thing I learned on the Discovery Channel, or watching PBS when I was a kid, that the African dogs are very successful hunters, you know what I mean, in Africa, but not because they're very powerful or, extra cunning, but it's their stamina. They're able to outrun and outlast almost every animal out there. So they just chase them down until they're tired. And they succumb to their stamina loss, to their fatigue, and they get eaten alive. But that's what Sony's kind of like doing. They're turning the gamers into African dogs, chasing them on the savannah. You know what I mean? Ha! Sony Mania! Let's get jitty-wah! Oh, that's what you're doing. Yeah, I'm telling you, Sony, address the elephant in the room. Okay? Because the elephant is waiting. Better talk to it. Because I'm telling you, this ain't going away. I can tell. It ain't going away. So, post your comments down below. And let me know how long you're willing to hold the line. I'll do a poll on that too. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share with a friend. 10 million subscribers. Woo!